But we go from that to UFC Vegas 29. Taking place in Vegas. I wish this fight had a crowd, but no, they're just going to keep on doing these fight nights in the Apex, which is understandable. It's really easy at this point, you know. But man, Dan Ige, the Korean Zombie, this is going to be such a damn good fight. But Blake, let us hear Blake's bangers for this event.
Got a lot to live up to considering all my bangers this last week were
You did pretty good on those
insanity.
bangers.
So, you know. I'll
Sorry.
try my best. So for the first fight that I chose on this card, we are going to do Matt Brown, Diego Lima.
Love it.
And that's just because Brown's a savage veteran. Lima is, an ex-tough contestant and I can't remember if he's little or big brother of the other Lima brother that was the now ex-champion of Bellator. Our next fight that I chose, Marlon Vera and Davy Grant. Mm-hmm. And that's just because I believe that this is just going to be a solid battle on the feet. I think it's going to be entertaining start to finish. Vera, beat the Sugar Show. So he's going to have a little bit of a crowd watching him, all the Sugar haters. And then for the final card, we're going to go to...
You included, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm not a Sugar hater, though.
Sorry, not the Sugar hater, but the Cheeto Vera hater.
But I'm not a hater, but I'm definitely watching what he does since he took the boy out.
That's fair.
For our final fight, we're going to take it over to the prelims, though. It's going to be the fourth fight on the card if everything stays as is. Chaos, Kalen Williams versus Matthew, cannot pronounce his name, Semmelsberger. Semmelsberger. Maybe the faster you say it, I think the more normal it sounds.
Right, I think you're thinking too hard on this one. You just gotta say it, or you can just call it Semi the Jedi. Call it good.
Matthew. How about
Matt?
That?
Let's go, Matt.
Matthew versus Kalen.
Matt Cheeseburger.
So these guys, Burger Boy, he's had 2 wins in a row. He's got a KO versus Jason Witt.
And
very
also,
interesting.
Speaking of football guys, I think Chaos Williams. I believe he's a football guy too, like Eric Anders. But also, Semmelsberger, I guess at least according to Wikipedia, former football defensive back.
I was gonna say because he's listed at like 6'2", 214 on Wikipedia, so that's crazy for I think they have him in welterweight, 170.
Yeah.
So sheesh, he's cutting like 40, 50 pounds.
Big boy. So if Wikipedia is accurate, that's athlete.
Yeah. So that's and Chaos Williams. I mean, I think everyone knows a little bit about that guy, but he had some really incredible KOs against Alex Morano, Abdul Razak Al Hassan, and then he got beat in a decision against Michel Pereira back in December 19th of 2020.
But that's just a damn good fight too.
That's just a damn good fight. So I think that this is a pretty safe bet to be a Blake's banger.
Anything with any guy with named Chaos in his name has to be a banger, right?
He ain't letting me down.
Come on now. No, he's not gonna. But let's talk main event though. Of course, the Korean Zombie's most recent fight was a loss against returning Brian Ortega, and this was a fight that he got handled in. And Dan Ige, now 50K Ige, is coming off a one-punch knockout. So obviously, guys, 2 different kinds of momentum going into this fight, but both of these guys are absolutely phenomenal fighters. Who do you think wins this one?
Man, this is a tough one. I think I'm gonna have to go Ige. I think I'm gonna have to go Ige, man, because I think momentum is a real thing.
Yeah.
And I think right now is kind of like his turn in this division, because I feel like everyone in the featherweight division kind of just it's very up and down, and then you kind of
until Josh Emmett gets back into that division, man. I can't wait. Now, I've been saying this for months now.
Don't forget to listen to the interview that happened.
Hey, over a year ago.
Plug that interview, boy.
Hey, plug that interview. It happened the week after he fought Shane Burgos into a lot of people's fight.
Fight of the year.
Fight of the year. So, hey, go listen to that one. Oh, such a fantastic guy. And the guy that he says he doesn't like to fight. So go get his reason to why.
Man, they must pay him enough then.
Hey, Dana White, hey, he had good stuff at the Performance Center after that ACL, or after the ACL, MCL, femur.
But yeah, I think going back to the fight with Ige and Zombie, I think this primarily will be unless Zombie can force it into being a grappling match, it should mostly be a stand-up fight.
Yeah.
And Ige right now, I mean, judging by his last performance, he's ready to go.
Right. I want to go Ige, man, but the Korean Zombie, you can never count that guy out.
No.
He just comes out of nowhere, man. He'll pull off a twister on Ige.
Yeah, and that's fine. You know, we'll see who's right. But for my money, I think I'm taking 50K Ige for a knockout.
Mm-hmm. Which sucks too, because I got Ige in this one, but I don't want to see either guy lose. I really don't.
It is one of those fights that's really tough, you know.
Right. But this is a really good fight for Ige because this is one versus this is the best talent that he's seen in his career so far. This is the biggest test he's going to go under. I mean, number 4 ranked guy right now, guy that's fought for titles, that's fought the best of the best, and is beating a lot of the best of the best. So I'm really excited for the opportunity that Dan Ige has. I was really happy that they were able to get this fight put together. And hey, Dan Ige, perfect call out. You called this guy out. You called your shot. So go ahead and take advantage of it. I am so excited for this fight.